Advice for men in relationships, part 2. Number 1. What men must understand about AVOs or ADVOs, or in other words, restraining orders. Now, do not under any circumstances believe anybody that tells you that an ADVO is nothing but a piece of paper. Even if you have not been charged, contest the ADVO tooth and nail. It is this so-called piece of paper that can land you in prison for up to 2 years and a possibility of copping a penalty of up to $5,500. Make sure you contest the ADVO all the way up to the final hearing. Please do not get confused by consent, because you are not consenting, rather you are contesting. Become familiar with these two words, contest and consent. I have had police officers and even receptionists at local court tell me, "What are you worried about? It's only a piece of paper." Now, if it is only a piece of paper, then why do detectives and caseworkers make such a big fuss when it comes to this so-called piece of paper? It is also this piece of paper that will cause you to be forcefully kept away from your children. It is not just a piece of paper. Do not consent. Fight it all the way. Police give females ADVOs as soon as they hear a cry story with a couple of tears and a false statement. The time that you have leading up to the first mention and hearing will give you some chance to look at the statement that she has made, thereby allowing you to obtain information and evidence to prove her story false. Do not consent to the restraining order. If the police prosecutor tries to convince you that it's better for you to just accept the ADVO because they are changing the orders into an order that will get passed to the family court, or it's just like passing the ball to the family court and let them deal with it, then do not accept. No, do not accept. They are throwing away the problem that they have, which is you, and have tossed you to another court where you will now get smashed, pay more money, and waste more time. Number 2. Previously, I have brought up the importance of a silver shield, or in other words, a voice recording device. I have now come to also realize that having video is of great importance. Not due to the fact that it is a visual recording, but due to the fact that from these videos, you can produce a still image using some of the most basic software such as VLC Media Player. In court, these images are worth as much as gold, and it does not take much convincing to believe what has occurred. Pictures do not lie. Number 3. Stay positive and spend time with positive people, especially people that can relate to what you are going through. If you have children, you may need to come up with an exit strategy in order that the abuse stop. Even if you have no children, you may need to get out of this abusive relationship. Stay away from people that throw at you shaming language such as, "Why don't you just man up?" or "harden up," or other pathetic language. This type of language is not advice, but will rather cause you to be victimized furthermore. The abuse needs to stop. Number 4. Do not reveal any information on what you plan on doing, even at times of frustration. Even when you are receiving ambient abuse, do not disclose what you plan on doing. If you do so, you will pay a hefty price and not see your children for years as a result. You reveal information, she will bomb first. You are gone, and so are the children. There is no government help for men when it comes to domestic violence issues. However, she will get the government to back her up as soon as she cries abuse. Don't believe me? Walk into any police station or into any doc's office, Centrelink, even family centres, all you will see are pamphlets and posters regarding violence against females, but nothing, absolutely nothing regarding violence against men. Remember, keep your mouth zipped about your exit plan and only speak to people that you totally trust, and initiate your plan for your sake and your children's sake. You might even have the mother of your children cry in front of you, explaining that she loves you and that she will change, etc. However, this is just an illusion known as projection. How many times does this have to occur? If you disclose any information regarding how you were planning on leaving her, she will know exactly what to do next. You will end up coming into an empty house very soon after such a conversation. It may be a day or two, a week or two. Now, do not under any circumstances disclose what you are thinking. Number 5. Watch MGTOW videos to build up your resilience as to how you got to where you are. It is not your fault that you were abused. You were a target of abuse by more than just what appeared to be your abuser, but an entire system that built itself on a foundation that could only survive by abusing men. Number 6. Remain calm.